Hello, friends, welcome to channel. Today, we've got a very unusual list. This is not just a set of films to watch on a quiet evening. These are 6 stories with secrets hidden inside. Films that don't reveal everything right away, but leave mysteries behind. Sometimes it's a symbol, sometimes it's a strange scene, and sometimes it's an ending that keeps haunting you long after the credits roll. These are the kinds of movies that don't let you go easily. They make you think, discuss, and come back to them again. Let's see which 6 films made it onto this list.
You think you're smarter than him. You think you're going to be the one that's going to get him to confess.
This movie is based on real events and focuses on the conversations between an FBI agent and the infamous serial killer Ted Bundy. But it's not just another thriller full of gore. Here, everything is built on words. 2 men sit across from each other, and between them begins a psychological duel. Elijah Wood plays the agent, and Luke Kirby delivers a chilling portrayal of Bundy. What's important is not just what they say, but what lies between the lines. Every pause, every look seems to hide more truth than entire speeches. The film keeps the viewer in constant tension. You can't help but wonder, is Bundy really revealing his soul, or is he just manipulating, playing with people as he always did? That's the central mystery. Where does truth end and deception begin? The atmosphere is minimalistic, no flashy tricks, no unnecessary distractions. Just words, silence, and tension, but that's exactly what makes the film powerful. It's not an interrogation, it's a duel of minds. This is why the movie fits perfectly into our theme. It shows that sometimes the darkest secrets are not in events, but in the human mind.
How many did you kill? Let's say 30. Let's say we talk about the real number. 30 is a nice round number. You don't go to the movies, do you? I don't.
This film by Denis Villeneuve plays directly with the viewer's perception. The story follows a university professor who discovers an actor that looks exactly like him. From that moment on, everything becomes a puzzle full of hidden meanings and questions. Jake Gyllenhaal plays both roles, and each one carries a different energy. One is tired, quiet, and passive, the other confident, but with a darker edge. The movie keeps you questioning all the way. Are they 2 separate people, or is it the same man living 2 lives? The movie is filled with symbols. The most striking is the spider, which appears unexpectedly throughout the story. It's never explained, and the audience has to decide what it means: fear, guilt, control, or something else. The atmosphere is unsettling. The city looks empty and cold, reflecting the character's state of mind. The ending is one of the most discussed in recent cinema. Many viewers rewatch it just to figure out the hidden clues. Enemy isn't a film you can fully understand on the first viewing. It's built as a puzzle, a mystery meant to be interpreted and debated.
You are my only son? I am your...
What made your last keeper leave?
He believed that there was some enchantment in the light.
Robert Eggers created a film that feels like a nightmare on screen. 2 men, an old lighthouse keeper and his younger assistant, are trapped on a lonely island. Wind, sea, endless light, and alcohol slowly drive them mad. But where reality ends and hallucination begins, nobody knows. Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson deliver unforgettable performances. Their energy fills every scene. Sometimes their dialogue is funny, sometimes terrifying, but always full of tension. The film is packed with mythological imagery, seagulls, mermaids, and the light of the lighthouse itself, which seems to hide forbidden knowledge. Nothing is explained directly, and the audience is left to decide whether they are watching supernatural events or human madness. The visual style is striking, black and white cinematography, with every frame looking like an old photograph but charged with modern intensity. The atmosphere is oppressive, and with every passing minute you feel the character's sanity unraveling. The Lighthouse is a film of hidden meaning. There is no single answer, and that's what makes it powerful. It lives on in discussions and interpretations.
자카르타.
Yes.
Passport, please.
자카르타에서 도착했습니다. B-고요.
This South Korean French thriller is less known but fits perfectly into our list. The story begins with the discovery of an unidentified body. A forensic expert joins the case, and step by step the investigation uncovers darker and darker secrets. The film doesn't rely on flashy moments. It moves slowly, creating tension through details, empty streets, cold laboratories, characters who always seem to hide something. The real strength of the movie is that it shows secrets as part of a system. It's not just one mystery, but a whole network of lies, corruption, and silence. Every piece feels connected to something larger. Visually, the movie is realistic, almost documentary-like, which makes it even more unsettling. It feels like this could be happening right now in the real world. Vanishing doesn't scream for attention, but it pulls you in with quiet intensity. It's a story where the mystery feels real.
Ici en Corée, vous n'exprimez pas facilement vos sentiments, n'est-ce pas? C'est parce qu'ils
A brand new release that hasn't yet gained wide recognition, but it's perfect for this topic. The story follows a retired spy who tries to live a quiet life. Everything changes when his neighbor disappears, and little by little the truth points back to the spy's own past. There are no action-packed scenes here. Instead, the film builds tension with subtle hints and small discoveries. What seems like a simple disappearance turns into something much bigger. The movie shows how the past never fully lets go. Even when you think you've left everything behind, it can resurface in unexpected ways. That's the real hidden weight of the story. Visually, the film uses cold tones and quiet music to emphasize the unease. It feels like a mystery always lurking in the background. Reflection in a Dead Diamond is about secrets that don't just exist in events, but inside people themselves. It reminds us that sometimes the darkest mysteries are the ones we carry within. Another recent film that deserves attention. It begins with a woman discovering her neighbor's body. At first, it looks like a typical crime story, but every step of the investigation makes the mystery deeper and stranger. The film is not just about a crime, it's about how society handles truth. Bureaucracy, indifference, and pressure turn the investigation into a maze where the real answers are hidden. The atmosphere is dark and unsettling. The camera lingers on details, empty apartments, old photographs, strange papers. Every scene feels like a clue that doesn't fully add up. The ending doesn't give a clean answer. Was it truth, a lie, or something in between? That uncertainty is what makes it so effective for our theme. So here's our list of 6 films. They're all different in style and setting, but they have one thing in common. Each hides a mystery. Not every story gives you clear answers, but that's the beauty of it. The secrets stay with you long after the film ends. Tell me in the comments which of these you've seen, and which one you want to watch now. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next lists. See you soon in the next video.